We all know about good tattoos. I'm talking about they just look perfect, designed really nicely, well executed, placed with intention, solid lines, smooth shading. We all know about that. Now there's also okay tattoos that are just fine, nothing to write home about. And then there's the bottom of the barrel. We're talking the worst of the worst. We're talking about what 99.99% of my TikTok feed looks like. Today we're checking out the best and worst, mostly worst, tattoos that I could find. I'm trying something new where I haven't looked at any of these yet. No preparation. We're just diving straight into the madness.
What's up, you guys? It's Ariel de Jesus, and I'm going to bring you along with me to do this tattoo. I created this design using AI, and this client loved it so much, she snatched it up right off my Facebook, and she's paying me $200 for it.
The fuck? And like bragging about it and posting a video? Holy shit. I think we're all already in agreement that Ariel de Jesus is one of the worst tattooers who has a platform the size that she does. Let's see what this AI tattoo looks like. All right, here's the reveal. Oh shit. What? What? Oh my god. Oh, she's so bad. Oh no. Oh, what the fuck is happening? What do you mean AI made this? Honestly, I would expect it to be better if AI made this tattoo. This is so fucked. This just looks like the regular garbage she's already producing. Why? There is a metric fuck ton of lines that don't connect. God, the shading is so fucking bad, dude. How? It's so amazing that she gets clients. Like, I don't understand how people, like, we must be looking at something different. like she's, I don't know. Who's getting these? Also, oh my god. AI? What the fuck, dude? I thought we all, I thought we were all on the same page that AI was the worst thing since the worst. It's the worst. AI is the worst thing that has happened so far. Maybe not the the thing, but it's pretty bad. Like environmentally, it's probably one of the worst thing that's ever happened. And to just to fucking suck any life that there ever was out of any of her tattoos. Baffling. Guys, be sure to tune in next week, because next week we're doing an all AI special where I'm not even gonna be here. It's just gonna be AI. And it's gonna talk to you about tattoos. Who knows what'll happen? You didn't have to do it. Wedding prep, removing the tattoos my mom told me I'd hate seeing in a wedding dress. I'm sorry, but if you want to get all your tattoos removed because you don't like how they're going to look in your wedding photos, tattoos were never for you in the first place. Today, right now, tattoos are more widely accepted than ever. Tattoos have never been more popular, and it's never been more okay to be a tattooed person. And probably something to do with social media. Tattoos, and especially certain types of tattoos, are almost trending, particularly these like extremely dainty fine line tattoos, mostly line work, like sticker sleeves. I don't know where it all went wrong, but at some point I think people forgot that these are permanent. My wife has tattoos, and her tattoos being visible in her wedding dress almost dictated what kind of dress she got. And so if you think you need to get them removed in order to look pretty or feel good in your wedding dress, I don't think the tattoos are the problem. I think there might be a lack of critical thinking going on there. You should never get tattoos because they're trendy, as I promise you, you're just going to end up regretting them. Moving on. Why is my 4-year-old tattoo bubbling up like this? Easy diagnosis. Your problem is with red ink. Obviously, the only spots that are bubbling up are where red ink is, which is a pretty good indicator that you might be allergic to red ink. Now, that is not the end of the world. If you don't know, red ink is the most likely color that anybody is going to be allergic to. I personally have one red ink tattoo. It's on my chest. It's the only tattoo that I have that ever gets itchy. It's also important to note that, just like in this video, this can happen delayed. It might not be immediate. You might not notice it at all while you're healing. It might be years later. That happens too. And what do you do if you have an allergy, like any sort of issue with healing a tattoo? You should consult a doctor. You should consult a dermatologist. Talk to a professional. Do not post it on TikTok and ask for advice in the comments. Definitely don't do that. Next, new tattoo alert. Oh, Jesus Christ. I like these very aggressive white highlights in here. Really just pulled this whole thing together. I can't think of a stupider tattoo to get on the back of your head either. That's a bummer. That's kind of fucking trippy, man. Either way, whether that's a good tattoo or a bad tattoo, which it's a bad one, I can't, That's so fucking weird. Do you imagine rocking backwards cap? I can't even imagine. Like, that's really gonna fuck with people. Can someone tell me why this tattoo was $100? She spent 10 minutes on it. Let's talk about shop minimums. Shop minimums exist to protect the tattoo artist. So if the shop minimum is $100, that's essentially them saying, it is not worth my time to tattoo you at all for less than this amount of money. And there's a handful of reasons that that is. First of all, there's so much waste when it comes to tattooing. It's a lot of single-use stuff, so all of that shit that goes into setting up a station has been used on you. That alone is a huge factor. You also have to consider the time. If they spent 10 minutes tattooing this tiny little thing on you, they also probably spent 15 minutes setting up a station. That's a half hour. It's 30 minutes of time that went into doing basically a worthless tattoo. So that's what the shop minimum is. Pretty much every shop has a minimum. Just something to be aware of if you're wanting a really tiny tattoo. Hey, it's me. I'm editing right now. Totally spaced on another really important factor to consider for this. I had to mention it really quick. And that's that most artists don't own the shop. Usually tattoo artists are renting their booth that they tattoo out of. And so they pay monthly rent, or a portion of each tattoo will go towards the shop. So they're not even taking home all that you give them anyways. And this shit is expensive, okay? It just is. It's a luxury. It's permanent. Just some shit to keep in mind before you start complaining about how expensive tattoos are. I thought these were stickers at first. These are white ink stars underneath the eyes. I usually don't like a white ink tattoo. To me, it kind of feels like a waste of a tattoo because white or any very light color is just, it's just like a, I don't know, it feels like a waste of time. It's just gonna fade so fast. But I gotta admit, there's something about this one that just looks fucking cool. Is it gonna look like that forever? No, obviously not. Hopefully the artist and the client had a conversation about that. But after that, I think it's fine. If people wanna get tattoos that aren't gonna look awesome forever, that's totally up to them. I just wanna make sure people are able to make informed decisions. If you want a tattoo that's gonna look good only for a little bit, by all means, go for it. It's been 3 weeks since my tattoo appointment. Can I shower now? Holy shit. It's hard to even believe that that might be real. I posted some video on TikTok a while ago of me cleaning a tattoo, and I cleaned it off when I took a shower, and I saw a comment that said, what should I cover my tattoo with so it doesn't get wet in the shower? It's crazy to me that there's so much confusion about aftercare. Taking care of a tattoo is really simple. Just keep it clean. When it comes down to it, that's really all you gotta do. I'd probably say don't submerge it, but you can certainly get it wet and you can shower. And you should shower. You should definitely clean that thing. If you have some sort of second skin on, you can leave that on for a couple days unless it starts coming off on its own or part of it rips. But if you just get it like wrapped up in saran wrap, which is what I do, I usually take it off the same night before I go to bed, clean it. That's really all there is to it. Definitely clean it before 3 weeks though. That's one of the worst things you could probably do. Cloud tattoos. One of the worst decisions you could ever make when it comes to getting a tattoo. These are some of the worst. These are some of the worst. God, man, are they clouds? They're so bad that it almost has me questioning if these are even trying to be clouds. They almost just look like a series of bird silhouettes making their way up the forearm. I don't know what it is about shitty black and gray tattoo artists. They just love a cloud. Not even a single cloud, plural. They love way too many fucking clouds. I mean, there's so many. Like, just Google cloud tattoo. I'll put some images on the screen of what comes up. It's most these like sleeves or half sleeves, quarter sleeves are like over 50% clouds. That's the ratio. The ratio. Do anything else. You could put anything. When you get a tattoo, listen. A word of advice. When you get a tattoo, you can do whatever you want. Anything. And I can't even imagine thinking to myself, damn, I would love to get a tattoo. You know what would be good on this? You know what would be good on this arm? If it was just all clouds, nothing else. It's truly baffling. Next. That time of the year again where my tattoos go into hibernation. Dude, I fucking feel you. Don't we all? Truth be told, in this video, I was supposed to have my neck tattooed. Oh, but my artist double booked. I was pretty disappointed, actually. They got me back in like 2 weeks. Gonna give me a deal because they double booked me. But at that point, this won't apply to me anymore. But there totally is this loss that I experience when it's wintertime and I'm going long sleeves on them all the time, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. How would they know? But also, I just feel the need to say, it doesn't matter. Totally fine. It's actually a-okay if people don't know you have tattoos. I don't think having tattoos should be your entire personality. I also see people saying all the time, people aren't gonna know I'm cool. There should be other ways to tell that you're cool. But really, if you're so concerned with people thinking you're cool, I don't know what to tell you. But I suggest you take a look in the mirror and figure out how you can up your cool. Maybe gain some aura, as the kids are saying. And really quick, smash the like button. If you enjoy tattoos, this is your one-stop shop for all things tattoos, except for getting tattoos. We don't do that here. But actually, thanks for watching. If you like the videos, leave a like. If you see some crazy shit on the internet, tag me in it. Let's get back to the video. Okay, I just wanted to show you some good fucking lettering for a second here. And there's something that I really liked about this tattoo. First of all, it has a lot of layers to it. It gives it depth. It's really interesting. I love that the outline is extremely thick and all the lines inside are really small. It's just a good tattoo to look at. It's got a ton of depth. This was probably a rather quick tattoo to get. There's not that much actual ink in this tattoo, but it's still so big. It's got a ton of negative space, great breathing room. This is a really sick tattoo, and it actually wasn't even that much tattooing that went into it. Super smart. Just wanted to show you something cool for once. Last week we took a look at 6ix9ine's new face tattoo. He's getting more. God, so fucking ugly. It kind of reminds me of Ed Sheeran's tattoos a little bit. Not the face tattoos, but just all this mess. Just this entire blob of ink. It's crazy. It just goes to show you that money can't buy taste. Even with infinite money, right? I think it's safe to assume that this guy's got more bread than the average dude. Even that isn't enough to stop you from getting a fucking awful tattoo. This dude's littered in some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Sorry, but it's true. It's true. Like, he's just covered in fucked tattoos. I mean, he's still getting bad ones. Like this crazy shit on the side of his face. Like, getting a good tattoo from like a really talented tattoo artist isn't about money. I don't really know how else to say it. Like, money isn't the limiting factor. I saw this video a while ago where somebody was trying to say that tattoos should be more expensive because then it would protect the clients from getting bad tattoos. And this is proof that that would never work. It's not about money. I think there's just like a lack of understanding. People don't know what the fuck they're looking at. Yes, money probably does play a factor in it, but also information, knowledge, understanding, guidance. Somebody to show you what something well done looks like. Money alone can't buy you a good tattoo. It's just, there's more to it. Speaking of good tattoos, let's check out a bad one. Oh my God, straight hand on there? What is this? What? Okay, there's a... Oh, okay, I see it. I didn't really get it at first glance. Okay, so there's like a Spartan fella here, and then it's like his shoulder and chest is the nose of the lion. Okay, there was an attempt here. I'll say that. There was an attempt. This was so fucking stupid, though. Oh my God. They shouldn't have had this other thing be the lion's right eye, our looker's left. They shouldn't have done that because it just, God, it's too distracting. It makes this other side look way too much like a lion's head. And it's way too deformed to actually be a lion's head. Shouldn't have put that fucking circle there. Should not have done that. I think without that, it might have been a little bit better. Maybe. Oof. Just a swing and a miss, dude. This lion looks like it looks like they just took a fucking sledgehammer, just right into the side of this thing's head. That was a little violent. Sorry. But fuck, dude. Yeah. No, man. Really looks bad. Okay, let's move on. This is a great way to get a gap filler tattoo. If you got some weird, awkward spot between some pre-existing tattoos, this is a genius way to do it. They wrapped saran wrap around the arm, and then they kind of outlined where these tattoos already existed, took the saran wrap off, and then they were able to use that to guide the overall shape of this new tattoo. So opposed to, drawing something on, you can do it like this, have a little more preparation going into the tattoo. Just fucking knocked it out of the park. I mean, aside from how well this tattoo was done, it just perfectly fits right in between all these other ones. I love it. I mean, this thing just looks so sick. The perfect gap filler tattoo. There's something to be said about getting a nice gap filler. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do. And this, oh my God, it looks so good. It looks like it was meant to be there. It looks so perfect. Just squeezes right in between all these other tattoos. Great work. Super, super smart. You'll love to see it. Okay, we got one more. It's a little bit of a longer one. I'm gonna just let the whole thing play out. And I'll preface it with, I love this. I'm thoroughly enjoying this tattoo artist content. And I just wish that more tattooers would make videos like this. Let's watch though. Enjoy me sitting here for the next minute and a half.
Hey, I'm Josh. This is my buddy Roy. Roy has a head sleeve that I've done on him, save for one big gap on the back of his head. Now everything we've done on his head has either been drawn on or stenciled, but he decides to finish it off with a freehand tattoo. He doesn't want to see it till it's done, and he doesn't know what he's getting. Here's how it went. Pooping?
Yeah. Why, you need a picture of the head or what? Hi, I'm Josh.
Roy, we're finishing your head today. I need a new challenge.
Okay.
I've been doing freehand tattoos a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to freehand your head upside down.
Cool.
Cool?
Yeah. I'm scared now.
You scared now?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Fucking hell, dude. Damn, that turned out so fucking good. I want to end this by saying I think it's really important for tattoo artists to be making content like that. One, because I think videos like that perform well, and I think that that can help with tattoo artists booking clients, etc. It helps represent good tattooers, good tattoos, and keeps those in the eyes of viewers. There's so many tattooers who, I shouldn't even call them tattooers, like people like Ariel de Jesus. Really fucking bad tattoo artists who are good at social media. And you hate to see it, but that's who people see more often than not. And because artists like Ariel de Jesus and whoever shit tattooers are able to do well on social media, they get clients, they get views, they get engagement, they get eyeballs. People see that and without knowing any better will associate their success on the internet with credibility and think that these are good tattoos, when in reality they're not, and they're probably participating in dangerous practices. I'm sure Ariel de Jesus' shop is fucking disgusting because her work is disgusting. So any tattooers out there, please not only continue doing great tattoos, but if you can and have the ability or the time, try to make good content too. It's not the most important thing, but I do think it's important for tattooing as a collective and as a culture. We all know that representation matters. And so if there are good tattooers well representing good quality tattoos, I think the future of tattooing will benefit from that. Anyways, big rant coming from a guy who is not a tattoo artist, but I do care about tattooing and want all of my friends who tattoo and all of the artists I've met who love tattooing to continue to be able to pay their bills and get clients and succeed. And I certainly wish that the people who tattoo, who fucking suck at tattooing and are stealing clients from those who deserve them, I hope that they quit. And on that note, I'll see you next time. And until then, peace.